It's time for Ryan's Roses. I don't want to throw out any pessimism because I like to be an optimistic person no matter what's coming our way. I worry about this Ryan's Roses. I just don't know that we have enough. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband recently liked a text of mine by adding the heart emoji. My husband doesn't do that kind of stuff. He never has replied to me with an emoji. I didn't address it with him because he clearly did it by accident, and I'm convinced he meant to send it to someone else. My thinking is if he's willing to send a heart emoji to someone, then he'll be willing to send them roses. So, Amy, thanks for coming on in Palos Verdes. What do you think is going on here with this emoji and your husband?
Well, first off, I have to say, it's really strange because my husband doesn't even like emojis, but it's one of those, I think they call it a tap back.
Yeah,
You know, like when you hold down the text
yeah.
and it gives you like an option about, heart or ha-ha.
Yeah.
Or, right. And he never sends any of this stuff. So I sent him a text, something completely benign, and then he taps back this heart. And this is so not like him. And he's just been really distracted lately and looking at his phone a lot and like taking some days off from work and like leaving the house. I think something's going on.
All right. Well, I don't know. I worry a little bit about we're going to make the call for you. I worry a little bit about this. So let's just put you on hold. How long have you been married?
8, almost 9 years. And we have
Okay.
2 kids, and we live a really, really nice life. And everything's been really great. But in the last few months, he just has been acting really odd. And this is just such a standout. I mean, he's just never, ever been into like the cute or the LOL. And so for him to send a heart tap back, I'm just freaking out.
Okay.
Got it. Hang on. We're going to come back with you, Amy. Well, I've felt more confident about these calls before, but Amy, she's married, 9 years, 2 kids. She thinks that her husband, that something's going on because he used an emoji. Mm-hmm. I mean, can you explain this, sis?
I feel like a woman knows when your husband is acting different, or even just someone close to you is acting different all of a sudden. And that's what's happening here. He's been distracted. He's been distant. He's been on his phone a lot. So I think she's kind of feeling that he learned this. Someone taught him about
She
those
thinks
effects.
because he has knowledge of cutesy emojis that someone is influencing him or he's using them with someone.
Yes.
Because he accidentally sent one to her. All right. This is last resort. Wall, hard place. Rock. Wall, rock, hard place. Lots of walls, lots of rocks, lots of hard places.
So would you rather her discuss this with him before we make this call?
I'm going to make the call because we're here and I got nothing else to do right now. So, Amy, are you there?
I am.
Okay, Amy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to call your husband.
Okay.
Be very, very quiet because Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on a card, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Chris.
Yeah, this is he. Who's this?
Hi, Chris. This is Jolie. I'm calling from Joe's Flowers. We're actually brand new here in Palos Verdes, right on Western. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. If I could just please have a few moments of your time. I'm calling because we're offering a chance for local residents to send flowers to anybody that they like today. And it's a dozen red roses that you can send. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash, credit card, any billing info from you. We just ask that you refer us to friends and family.
Okay. Was I on like a mailing list or something?
We get all of our data from, you might have purchased something online either in the past 18 months or so and clicked to receive promotional offers from local vendors and stuff, and that's where we get all of our database from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's totally free. I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't have to pay for like delivery or anything.
Everything is covered. We just need the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to, and we can write a nice little cute note on there.
Sure. Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. Okay. What do you need first, I guess?
What is the name of the person you want to send the flowers to?
Let's put Amy on there. It's my wife.
Amy.
So give her a Nice little surprise, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be great. And then what would you like to write on the note?
Nothing too big. I guess just simple. Love you.
Love you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's beautiful. And when would you like these sent out? Today, this evening?
Chris, it's Ryan. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, I guess send them out today, I guess, yeah.
Chris, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is, what?
Hi.
Wait,
well, hey, Chris, we have your wife, Amy, on the phone.
What? Wait,
Surprise.
is everybody at like a flower shop or something? What's going on?
No. We're actually, your voice is broadcast on the radio right now. And Amy, Chris, to be blunt, Amy reached out to us and asked us to call you to find out if you would send roses to another woman because she saw that you sent her some sort of cute emoji that she thinks she wouldn't know how to do unless influenced by another woman. So can you explain to her what's going on? She'd like to know.
What? No. Oh, my God, no. I mean, one, no. Honey, I would never send roses to another woman. Come on. That's crazy. Wait, what is this about now? Like, what are you thinking, Names?
You have just been not very present lately, and then this weird thing happened with the message that I sent to you, and I'm really just concerned. I know I should have probably brought it up to you directly, but I was just very curious, and I wanted to know if you would do something like that, if there was somebody else in the picture.
No, never. Not at, no. Man, I know the message you're talking about. I honestly, I didn't think you saw it, and I mean, I
saw it.
Man, that's why I didn't bring it up. It was one of there's this girl at work, and she was just, I was showing her pictures of the kids and everything, and she was just looking through the phone, and I guess she hit it by accident. Is all that happened. I didn't.
Chris, what are you doing? I'm sorry. What do you mean a girl? What girl? What girl are you talking about?
It's just this girl at work that she was just she wanted to see some of the pictures and everything, and I think the message popped up at the same time, and I think she just hit it by accident. So I didn't think you saw it, so I didn't bother bringing it up.
I saw it, and is this that new girl that started last year? That one?
Yeah, it was. I mean, we talk. I mean, we sit near each other, so it was just like a kind of a daily chat kind of a thing, and she was just at my desk. That's all.
You're showing her pictures of our family. Didn't you say that some of the guys say that she's hot? Is like, are you? It's not funny. Is she? Do you think she's hot? I mean, you're obviously showing her pictures of.
But oh my God, baby!
Playing around with your phone, I think that it's a bit weird. I think if it's a professional relationship, you shouldn't be like having her, take your phone and then tap it with a heart. What are you thinking? You think this is? I mean, are you flirting with her?
No. Will you just let me talk here? Okay, it's not. It's not anything like that, okay? And she's not new. I mean, she's been there for the year. I mean, it's we see each other all the time, so it's not
new to me.
It was nothing, okay? I mean, it is nothing. There, she was looking at pictures of the kids. That's all. I had some pictures on my phone I wanted to show her. That was it.
What?
And the message popped up.
Then she probably did this on purpose. This is just that's not cool. Don't do that. And no, it's
okay.
It's nothing.
This is not cool.
Chris,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, come on.
I think clearly there's not a confident trust in your relationship. I don't know what's going on with you and this girl at work, but it sounds like there's reason for your wife, or your wife has some reason in her mind that she feels not the most confident in your trust, and so. Whatever's going on at work or not at work, I think that's something you guys got to figure out, because clearly Amy isn't comfortable.
Well, I mean, Well, that is something that look, we can definitely talk about that, but I'm telling you, it is nothing there. It was a simple mistake. It wasn't. I saw it. There's not a way to take the tap thing back or anything. So I just assumed, it was nothing, and I didn't bring it up. It was it was no harm, no foul kind of a thing.
We're gonna let you guys go and sort it out.
Okay.
Amy, I would pursue this a little bit and see what's going on with this woman at work. Okay, Chris, thanks for talking to us. Amy, good luck.
I'm really grateful. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Clearly, there's insecurity in that couple and that relationship with her, but I'm not okay with the phone being passed around.
Mm-hmm. That's flirting.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi. Mm-hmm. Hello. Let's come back. We just did a Ryan's Roses. I'm not so sure if he's cheating, but he's flirting. He's married 9 years. Long story short, we found out that he's letting a woman at work play with his phone and look at pictures on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is not flirting about that?
We don't know if it's happening multiple times, but he was just showing her pictures of his kids, so it sounds innocent.
It does.
But I don't like that she took it upon herself to, quote unquote, accidentally double tap the text message and oops, I like that
well,
text
she
from
was
your wife.
clearly going through his phone.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just looking at us here. And why is she messing in his apps, right? It's like, if you show me, Sisney, a photo, and I grab your phone and look at the photo, I look at the photo, I give your phone back.
Yeah.
I don't close the window and go open your apps.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't scroll your text feed.
Mm-mm. And even if a text pops up, you don't touch it or anything. You just hand
Well,
the phone
I
back.
certainly read the ones that pop up.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I will tell you that. I do read those pop-up screens. So beware anybody that has that
I got nothing to hide.
function. Those excite me. But don't you think, Tanya, if someone were to go through your phone, they feel comfortable enough to have access to you, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not great. But I don't think he's cheating because he sent the flowers to his wife. If he was cheating, he would have sent them to the girl at work.
So you don't think he's cheating?
I don't, no.
I clearly think he's not showing his wife enough affection or something, or just attention or whatever it is.
Right.
She feels void. He's got this other woman opening up his phone and his apps. It's a recipe for soon to be disaster if it's not yet. We'll come back with your calls here. Okay, let's get back to Ryan's Roses. Hang on, I've dropped my pen.
Oh, we'll wait for you.
I've gotten it now.
Okay, he's back.
So, Amy and Chris are married. Some sort of emoji came to her phone. He doesn't know how to use emojis. She's like, he's being influenced by somebody that's shown how to do these cute things on his phone. Turns out he was letting a coworker, female, play with his phone. It's one thing to look at a picture. It's another thing to give your phone to somebody and they're opening up your apps. That, to me, it projects too much accessibility and comfort for someone who's, I think, married.
Absolutely.
Am I wrong on this?
Yeah, and plus, who knows what other pictures he had on his phone? I know that Michael has tons of photos of me on his photo scroll, so I wouldn't want his coworkers to see any of those pictures.
You wouldn't. No, I think.
Okay.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Note to self. Next time Michael's here. No, but it's true. I always feel so. You know when someone opens up their camera roll and they start to scroll, I always turn the other way because even pictures of dogs look like dirty pictures.
Come again?
You know, just I'm saying, pictures when they're small, you don't know what they are, so you turn the other way, not to make the person feel uncomfortable.
Right.
But for example, if a female coworker of Michael's was in his phone and opening up an app, you'd be pissed.
Yeah, I mean it's a little too close.
For sure. Megan, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I have a little fire under my seat. So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, my ex cheated on me with somebody he used to carpool with. So I just feel like guys are so oblivious. They think nothing's going to happen. They love the attention, and then the next minute they're cheating.
So
I
he
don't
just
know.
likes the fact that she's interested in his phone, and the next thing you know, he's going to cheat?
Well, I don't think he's cheating, but he sounded guilty. So maybe he's got feelings or he's looking or whatever. But, I don't know.
think it's
there's
total innocence.
danger here.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks for calling. I don't feel total innocence.
He was a little giggly. Too giggly for me.
Almost nervously giggly.
Yes.
And guilty giggly.
Exactly.
Jenna, good morning. Seacrest, Sissany, and the team. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are y'all?
We're good. So, what do you think is going on with Chris and this woman at work after hearing that call earlier?
Yeah, okay. So I totally think that Chris and that girl from work are sleeping together. Because honestly, if he has been working with her for a year, he'd know her name. His wife would probably know her name if he mentioned it, or he'd be like, oh, hey, you know, that girl, Kathleen or whatever, I mentioned her once before. But he totally avoids her name because he's trying to create more distance from the girl that he's sleeping with.
Well, maybe, I don't know, but I definitely think her having access to his phone and being able to open up his apps is wrong.
Personal.
Yeah. It's so personal.
Like that's not something you just hand that over.
No.
And of course, that's her. I mean, and then she didn't do that by accident.
Well, thank you for listening to Ryan's Roses. We appreciate it. I don't know if he's cheating or not, but I'm uncomfortable with the path that they're on. Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like there's security and trust in that relationship. And it certainly doesn't seem right that he's letting another woman at work just play in his phone.
It's just flirty.
Not okay. So that is a recipe for disaster. Oh my gosh, these roses physically exhaust me.